I believe we are being sold a lie that we need to deteriorate over time. Anti-aging is in our face everywhere, every day. Let's pro-age. Join me, Val Carter, as I get hacked as F on my journey to optimum health, not just with my body, but mind and spirit. Hello, fellow hackers. Today, let me start with a story. So, I have always been extremely introverted and shy kid. I was the quiet kid who was funny, who became friends with the louder kid and just told the louder kid my jokes, and then they would repeat them and they would get all the laughs for it. Oh my gosh, if my primary school best friend here's this, she is going to deny, and she was funny in her own right, she was, but since I was so shy, I couldn't express myself, and part of the reason I was so shy was because of my voice sounding so young, and I used to get such a lot of crap from people. Like, I used to get so teased for that, like, me, like, why do you talk like a baby? People would always say that. I'm like, I'm not trying to talk like a baby. And so what I reckon the reason I have this voice is because I have 6 brothers. And I remember when I was one time playing dolls, when I was a little girl, I was just thinking, oh my God, I have 6 brothers. I must start sounding like a man because I just have only boys' voices around me all the time. So then I feel like maybe I intentionally changed my voice somehow and started talking differently from that time. But I don't know. This voice has got me out of a lot of trouble and over my life. So I am adjusting to it, and there are times when it is more childlike than other times. Okay, so what am I talking about here? What's my story? So because of that, I was quite introverted and shy, and I held back a lot. I was the person who waited for someone else to make the decision, for someone else to take the lead. I did that all the time, and honestly, I just had enough of it. I just felt like I missed out on so much. I wasted so much time waiting for other people all the time. So probably 2 weeks ago was a bit funny because I was out for breakfast with a few friends, and there was no water for the table. And so I just said, I don't know what, I just had this wave all of a sudden of a wave of feeling insecure. I had an insecure wave, and so I just said to my friend's boyfriend, oh, could you ask for some water for the table the next time the lady comes back? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. And I just realized that it probably seemed dumb that I asked someone else to ask, but I just felt insecure at that moment. And then the lady came over and she was giving us food, and others talked to her, and she was about to walk away, and no one had asked for water. So I was like, excuse me, can we please get some water for the table? And then one of the guys said to me, he's like, oh, you asked. And I just thought, I'm not going to wait around. I can't be bothered waiting. Like, I want water. Give me water now. So, I mean, we're the best ones just to speak up. Like, if you want something, you've got to speak up, because it's in the forefront of your mind, but it's not in the forefront of other people's mind. It's like how I've ended up traveling alone I did Prague by myself, and that wasn't necessary. I didn't want to do it by myself, but I really wanted to go there. I really wanted to go to Prague so badly, and my friend who was going to come with me couldn't make it, and I wasn't just going to wait. I wasn't going to put it off until when? Until when exactly? Another time. So I just did like a 180 on my personality. So when I was little, when I was younger, growing up, even in high school, and even just outside of high school, I couldn't speak up for myself. I couldn't ask for things, and I missed out on so much because of that. So I want to tell you guys that you need to speak up for what you want. You need to voice it, and it's hard at first, and and so many times people didn't hear me, and then I would feel like shit because no one heard me, and so no one did anything. So then you just get tired of waiting. I just get so tired of waiting, and I'm not gonna sit around and wait anymore. And life is just too short to wait for things. Like, so many people they've got other priorities, they've got other things going on. It's not necessarily personal when they don't do what you want straight away. They might not even be thinking about it at all. Like, it might not even be at the front of their mind. But if you want something, you just have to ask for it and you have to go for it. And I have realized that in my lifetime, here I've been on this earth for 26 years, but I'm just, one of the best things that I can tell you to learn is just not to wait. I'm not saying don't wait for a partner, or don't be patient or anything like that. But if it's coming to something that's important to you, and it's very important to you and maybe not as important to other people, just go for it. Just bite the bullet, because sometimes we don't get another opportunity. So you need to go for it. And I don't want anyone to break up over this message, but I just want you to be aware that speaking up is only a good thing. It comes with consequences, surely. Like, I was so nervous and scared going to Prague by myself. Like, oh my God, it was really scary for me. That was so scary for me. But I did it. I fucking did it. And I grew from there. And so the point of my conversation that I'm trying to have with you here tonight is just that time is precious. It's the most precious commodity we have. And the sooner you learn just to speak out, and it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice, and you're going to ruffle a lot of feathers initially. If you're a person who doesn't normally speak out, it's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. People are going to be pissed. You're going to lose people, honestly. But those are people that you need to lose, because they're only going to hold you back if they're going to be upset about you doing what you want. I'm not saying go and be an asshole. I don't advocate for people being assholes. I just want you to know that if you want something, you need to ask for it. Don't expect it to be given to you. Don't think that people can read minds. We're not there yet. Oh, I hope we're never there. But yeah, so that is my message for you today. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Hacked as F, fellow hacker. If you want to hear more, then you know what to do. You rate, you comment, you subscribe, you tell us what you want to hear, and we'll find ways and teach you ways of optimizing your life in every possible way.